you've started the trial in a nursing home case, and what you want to get across to the jury is what is the standard of care. And what we know in nursing home cases is the OBRA regulations, the Guide to Surveyors, the Watermelon Book, whatever you want to call it, 42 CFR 483, that is what a nursing home must do to keep a resident safe. And you want to make sure that the jury doesn't just think it's just another one of those regulations. My name is Saul Gruber, and I'm with Gruber Trial Consulting. We help lawyers all over the country prepare their cases for trial in the nursing home setting. We start from the records until getting a jury verdict with them. And there's a couple things that I recommend to my clients when it comes to trial. First of all, when we're dealing with these regulations, that word regulation sometimes can be a dirty word, especially the way politics is. You want to start early having everybody calling them requirements. If you start with your first couple depositions and confirm with the witness that they're required to follow them and you subtly shift the requirements, that should work. But even if you don't do that, one thing that you must do at trial is have multiple copies of the federal regulations. Make sure it's the ones put out by AHCA so they have that watermelon look to them. Have 3 or 4 in the courtroom, one at your desk, one by the jury, one with the witness, maybe one with the judge. Every time somebody is talking about one of the regulations, whether it's for care plan, assessment, staffing, MDSs, whatever it is, make sure you're holding the book in your hand. That will anchor regulations to that book. And by the time you get later in the trial, every time you lift that book up, the jury will know that has to be followed. When defense experts come in at the end of the case and start suggesting to the jury that what's in that book are just recommendations, they're going to scoff at it because you've anchored it to what everybody says. You've talked to the administrator in the trial. You've talked to the director of nursing. They all agree when you hold that book up, that is what's important. That's one of the reasons, that's one of the things we've always done to try to anchor the regulations, mean that's what has to be followed in a nursing home. And if you do that, you're going to go a long way to winning your nursing home trial. This is Saul Gruber from Gruber Trial Consulting. I hope you enjoyed this Nursing Home Minute. If you did, please hit subscribe to our YouTube station so you can get alerted to when our weekly tips come out. Also, look for our podcast, The Jury Thinks What, anywhere you get podcasts. And if you need any help, any thoughts, email me, call me. We're here to help you. Thanks.